Several brass instruments like the trumpet or euphonium use piston valves. Today we'll be looking at how to clean them and keep them properly maintained so that you can continue playing. The first step we'll be taking is disassembling the valve. First, you want to unscrew this top casing. And remove the actual valve. Next up, inside lies a spring. Tilt the instrument and remove it. Here it is. Next, we'll be getting the bottom casing. Here it looks like the top casing, but on the bottom. Unscrew it. And there we are. Once your valve is completely disassembled, we're ready to clean the entire mechanism. Now we're going to be cleaning the actual valve. I would suggest using a microfiber towel or a small brush. You don't want to be cleaning the valve with something like a beach towel or a t-shirt, as you can get small fibers on the valve, and this will slow it once it's back in the horn. So I'll start with the bottom cap, and our main goal is to run water that's warm. You're just going to rinse out the cap without any soap or anything. Take the cloth and just work in all the grooves and try and remove any residue or buildup from continued playing. Going to work all around the cap. You can rinse with more warm water. Just work in there. Make sure there's nothing left inside the cap. There we go. Next up is the spring. The spring actually does have some residue that keeps it from clicking inside of the valve when it's fully compressed. So you don't want to be scrubbing this, as you can remove that. Just rinse the spring. Make sure it's not rusted or corroded in any way, and that's all you need to do. The valve is of course the largest piece, and we're going to be doing the same thing as with the cap, just removing any residue in all the little nooks and crannies from the bottom and the top and inside the top cap. Just work in all the holes that lead to the slides. Use different parts of the cloth to get rid of all the grime. Wipe down the actual valve. Work around the bottom. This top pad, it will of course get soaked once you rinse the valve. The important part is making sure that this is completely dry before it goes back into the horn. And then we can clean the top. And of course you can do this more thoroughly if it's dirty. But that's basically it. Now that our valve is clean, I'm going to go ahead and apply some oil to it before putting it back in the horn. You might want to try different oils, as they can have different thicknesses that might affect your playing and how well the valve functions. But basically what I'm doing is going around the top just like this. You don't have to squeeze the bottle or anything. Liquid will run down. And once you've gone all the way around, it's run all the way down the valve and you're ready to put it in the horn. Now that we've properly cleaned the valve, it's time to put all the pieces back in the horn. We'll start with the bottom casing. Line up the threads and screw it on. Once that's on, we can put the spring in. And finally, the valve. Be sure to line up the valve with the inner notch, just like so. You can twist just a little bit so that it goes all the way down, and we're ready to screw on the top casing. Now you're ready to play. Go practice.